Feeling tired even after taking time off? You're not imagining it. Studies show nearly 80% of Japanese workers live in a state of chronic fatigue. Modern stress, mental labor, and lack of effective rest are to blame. Kyuyogaku, or the science of rest, addresses this problem by redefining what it means to rest. Instead of simply sleeping or doing nothing, it promotes a more nuanced and structured approach to recovery. Dr. Hideki Katano, a leading researcher and medical doctor, argues that our outdated model of rest equals sleep no longer works in an era where stress follows us even after work, thanks to digital devices and blurred boundaries. What's worse, the traditional weekend nap or binge-watching sessions may leave us feeling even more depleted. Kyuyogaku reveals that effective rest requires intention, variety, and even a bit of activity. Katano categorizes rest into 3 domains: physiological, psychological, and social. Each domain consists of subtypes that address different stress points in the mind and body. The physiological domain includes sleep and rest, but also active elements like stretching, walking, and hot baths that enhance blood flow and detoxify the body. It even includes nutritional strategies like fasting or mindful eating. Meanwhile, psychological rest isn't about escaping. It involves engaging in hobbies, creative tasks, and even simple pleasures, like chatting with friends, humming a tune, or daydreaming, things that calm and stimulate the mind. Social rest refers to environmental and situational shifts, like traveling, moving furniture, or working from a new location. These changes help break mental patterns and reduce invisible stress loads. The key insight? Don't isolate one form of rest. Combine them. Making soup, for example, includes cooking, creative rest, eating well, nutrition, walking to a park, exercise, and talking with family, social bonding. This integrated approach doesn't just heal, it energizes. Katano calls this offensive rest, a strategic, self-directed practice that activates recovery rather than waiting for it to passively happen. Offensive rest requires 4 conditions. It must be chosen by you, not assigned, be unrelated to work, foster personal growth, and leave room for enjoyment. Think solo camping or learning a new craft, not lying on the couch all day. Compare that to defensive rest, passive, often unconscious rest like scrolling social media or binge watching. These may numb the fatigue momentarily, but don't actually replenish your energy stores. There's also a trap: oversleeping. While sleep is essential, sleeping too long can reduce muscle strength and increase stress for those who don't need it. Quality and timing matter more than sheer quantity. Katano explains this through fitness fatigue theory. Your performance equals physical capacity minus fatigue. Without addressing fatigue, your potential is capped, no matter how skilled or driven you are. Athletes understand this. They don't train on exhaustion. They take massages, stretch, and recover actively. If they don't, their performance drops over time, something called overtraining syndrome. The same applies to office workers. But unlike athletes, we don't have coaches watching over us, so we must be our own rest planners. Without that self-awareness, burnout becomes inevitable, even if we feel motivated in the short term. We also ignore fatigue because it doesn't feel like a medical emergency. Pain and fever send us to the doctor, but fatigue gets masked by duty, caffeine, or sheer willpower. That masking is dangerous long-term. To make real change, we must embrace rest as part of our productivity, not the enemy of it. It's not a retreat, but a tool, and it's often hidden in plain sight. A walk, a chat, a song, a sketch pad, or a new space. Kyuyogaku offers practical guidance to customize your rest. It's not about doing less, but doing what actually works for your body and mind. You can even redesign your weekend around it, not just your vacation. Rest isn't weakness, it's a skill. Master it and you won't just recover, you'll thrive. So don't wait for burnout. Begin now. Plan your rest like you plan your work, and feel your energy, clarity, and joy return.